City volunteers assist locals in Mozambique to rebuild their homes. Tzu Chi Foundation provides laptops to impoverished students attending online classes. Welcome to DaAi Headlines, I'm Hu Chiao. Glad to have you here. 2 years ago, Cyclone Idai struck Mozambique. Upon noticing the situation, Tzu Chi volunteers arrived to help build schools and Great Love villages. Out of the 23 schools Tzu Chi helped to build, 18 schools are already under planning. A Great Love village in Kura is set for construction in July, hosting over 175 households. The local community looks forward to the project as the new district chief arrived to check on the progress. Namatanda's district chief arrived in June and made visits to school constructions assisted by Tzu Chi. He is very impressed by the good quality and careful planning of the construction. I believe the place will change. In the past, the schools had a weak building foundation. Now we can look forward to a better building quality. This means the teaching quality will also elevate. 2 years ago, Cyclone Idai hard struck Mozambique as Tzu Chi made their way to Sofala province. Tzu Chi plans on building 4 Great Love villages and 23 schools. 2 schools are close to completion.
I want to thank Tzu Chi Foundation. Our school situation is bad because we cannot have classes during the rain.
Now we are in tough times. Because of the high heat and constant rain, there's also tropical cyclones. We look forward to those buildings.
After the cyclone, the pandemic struck locals. And along with the rain season earlier this year, the construction project faced multiple difficulties. This elementary school's construction project was forced to stop after nearby roads were damaged by the rain. Locals joined in to repair the roads within a week, allowing the construction project to resume progress. Besides the school, 2 houses are completed in Kura Great Love Village, as locals are expected to participate in the next stage. We invited residents at the shelter to participate in the rebuilding process. I hope they may learn helpful skills together. Building their future homes, locals participate in their home building projects. Though for seniors and women, community volunteers will assist them. The promises made earlier are being fulfilled as schools and public infrastructure are set to begin building soon. Many regions in Jakarta, Indonesia, are at risk for flooding when it rains. Many of the regions are prone to flooding, including Melayu village in East Jakarta. The government is looking to solve this problem by building homes with a higher foundation.
Recently, the Jakarta government built 45 cement homes in the Melayu village of East Jakarta. They remodeled the homes to make the foundation higher to prevent floodwaters from reaching the home, as that region is prone to flooding year-round due to its proximity to the Ciliwung River. The government is working with a Muslim organization to build these homes with high foundations. The home foundation is at least 30 centimeters away from the ground and has a large balcony. After 3 months of construction, the homes are about 90% complete, and some have already moved into their new home. The high-rise foundation doesn't only prevent future flooding of the home, but also an improvement of their sanitation situation.
This not only fixed our home, but also fixed the sewage situation and improved the roads. It will be easier in the future to evacuate if needed. We are so happy and thankful this plan was enacted to help us.
Mereka senang sekali. Mereka sangat senang sekali. Terima kasih dengan adanya program seperti ini.
Besides improving on the design of the house, the government also fixed the drainage system to prevent blockages. This area is close to the Ciliwung River, and it is flood-prone year-round. When it rains, the overflow will rush to the homes and reach levels of 2 meters high. Residents say the narrow roads of the past have made it difficult to move out furniture when flooding occurs. Thus, they are thankful for all the improvements.
During the pandemic, many businesses had to close due to financial trouble. In Indonesia, Winarti originally owned a clothing store, but business never took off. So she bravely closed the door and found another way to make money. Let's take a look.
The novel coronavirus has forced many people to rethink their way of living, and business owners have had to make necessary changes to survive. Winardi's clothing shop had to close due to the pandemic, but she did not give up on selling. Instead, she turned to making snacks. In the past year, she has been selling traditional Indonesian snacks at the market in Tangerang, such as black sugar pastry, iced jelly, and other homemade goods. The traditional Indonesian iced jelly is colorful and delicious. A little jelly, coconut milk, and sugar with ice makes a refreshing snack for anyone. During the pandemic, Winardi relied on her social media network to find customers. That troubled her a little in the beginning, but she believes if she can maintain her level of guarantee in flavors and continues to come up with new snacks, then she can survive.
Kalau bedanya, saya punya ciri khas sendiri ya.
The snacks I make are unique. Although there are many who sell it, mine is distinct. I sell in different flavors. I have also gained a lot of customers through word of mouth. If one customer likes it, then they'll tell their friends. I'm currently focused on selling online.
Makanan bikinan saya.
She not only is busy making the snacks, but she shares her business tips about selling online with other vendors. Winardi hopes to help other women bring an income to their family. Honestly, though, Winardi has gained many customers through word of mouth, such as Ashi, who has become a repeat customer, visiting her nearly on the daily to buy iced jelly.
Di samping rasanya enak, segar.
I'm Winardi's loyal customer. Her iced jelly is very delicious. Not only is it fresh, but it's not made with preservative or artificial food coloring. My family enjoys it. Her iced jelly is made with natural ingredients.
Dia tuh rasanya gurih dan manisnya manis alami tanpa.
Though the pandemic is not over yet, they still have to continue forward. Selling snacks does not make as much as the clothing store, but Winardi hopes to keep positive through this wave of adversity, as that's the only way to conquer the obstacle.
During the pandemic, students from Tzu Chi Care recipient families lack a computer, making online learning more difficult for them. Upon noticing the need, Tzu Chi volunteers in Penang gathered, refurbishing second-hand computers, hoping to see children from impoverished families continue their education.
有很多人要读书，但是因为家庭的困境。
There are many people who want education, but because of financial difficulties, they aren't able to learn. With this chance, from entrepreneurs to volunteers, then to care recipients, we brought computers to students hoping they can continue their education.
前东，我们能做的其实是给他们一个永续的学习的机会了。
Lim Chun-Hu works in the computer repair industry. He brought his team to a center in order to retrieve a student list provided by social workers. Afterwards, computers will be fixed then sent to students.
在慈济里面就有学到重环保。
I learned recycling from Tzu Chi, so I thought we can use older computers from enterprises. Firstly, we recycle it, then we refurbish it. Then we give it to students for their online classes. I'm now in the computer industry, therefore, I want to utilize my strengths, providing more care and contribution to the society during the pandemic.
像在这个疫情里面，我们应该要多给社会一点的关怀跟回馈。
You put a plastic cover like this so the computer won't be damaged.
After testing, computers are packed into boxes before volunteers bring it to children.
Basically, in a day, I will handle 1 or 2 computers. If I can deliver the computer to a place, then I will bring it to their doorstep. Each technical issue has to be solved in order for them to safely and comfortably use the device. Some parents are worried about their child's learning progress, so after we helped them, they were very thankful.
The Education Assistance Plan, initiated by entrepreneurs, under the assistance of volunteers, has allowed students to continue their education under the pandemic. During the pandemic in Taiwan, online learning has replaced in-class learning, though impoverished students do not have the means to access online learning. Upon noticing the need, Tzu Chi Foundation provided laptops to impoverished students as volunteers deliver equipment to their doorsteps. This time, Tzu Chi volunteers brought brand new laptops to Hualien's Fengling and Wanzhong Township, hoping to assist students living in remote regions.
都是给你们上课的时候用的，老师给的连结直接送上来就可以用了，这样知道哈。
During the pandemic, laptops experienced a shortage of supply. Volunteers gathered laptops as fast as possible, hoping to assist students.
I asked a child earlier. He said that his teacher didn't give him computer assignments, but after receiving the laptop, the child was happy as he could be like his classmates, finishing assignments on the device.
During the pandemic, I believe that Tzu Chi has helped my child in both learning and life. Thank you so much.
After giving the laptop, it doesn't quite end there, as volunteers care for the child's grades. The first batch of laptops helped student Lee. He was able to finish his assignments and receive good grades.
At the time, laptops were out of stock. Tzu Chi sisters thought of ways for us to acquire laptops. My children have to upload their homework to the cloud. Therefore, it is more convenient for us to have a laptop.
Volunteers hope that with the laptops, students may continue their studies, and under sincere care, they can have a better future.
任何事都是从决心一粒种子开始的，就是实际写给我们的。那你对自己有没有信心？但是有啊，实际给我们多信心，加油！
In New Taipei City, Xizhi District, a Tzu Chi volunteer runs a vegetarian restaurant. The restaurant opened during the pandemic's toughest times, as the owner hopes to bring more people into vegetarianism. Recently, the restaurant owner, along with a customer, started a free meals campaign in hopes of helping impoverished citizens. During lunchtime, this vegetarian restaurant in Xizhi District is filled with customers. On the wall, the sticker displays 10 free meals, which is a campaign initiated by the restaurant owner and the customer.
在疫情的前面这一段时间，我刚好在开志愿。
During the pandemic, I voluntarily drove the COVID prevention bus. After knowing that there are bonuses to my salary, I used the extra income to help people in need.
出来的，那我就想说用这一笔奖金来帮助一些最近需要帮助的人。
With the funds from kind donors, Zhang Lianfa started to spread the free meal campaign within messenger groups. During the pandemic, many people do not have the privilege to eat normally. The free meals campaign helps solve this issue.
提供这安尼对你来讲有帮助吗？
有啊。
安怎讲有帮助？
改善经济啊。
啊，内底迄菜色你感觉讲安怎？
食了哈。
Mr. Lu comes in to receive the free meals every day, bringing the lunchbox back to his mother. Originally, he sold vegetables for a living. Now he is at the restaurant to help with the free meals campaign.
Because I plant vegetables, the restaurant owner wanted to purchase vegetables from me. I told him it's okay. I've received too many free meals from you. I feel embarrassed. I told them I'll bring you extra vegetables because I want to give back.
祖先他后来还讲了一句话，他说：“我也想要做一个手心向下的人。”
Mr. Lu told me that he wants to be a giver. At that time, I felt emotionally moved. Everyone's equal. I believe everyone wants to do a good thing within their ability. So at least we received his vegetables since he wanted to do something good.
所以呢，我也就趁这个机，我们也就让他来成就这件事情。
During the toughest times of the pandemic, some donate money and some pour in their efforts to bring warmth to people in need. In Taoyuan, recycling volunteer by the name of Hu Chiao is 79 years old. For 20 years, she insists on doing recycling, saving up funds from cleaning job salary, along with money from her sons and daughters, in order to fulfill her wish of joining Tzu Chi's honorary board.
老人院就像监狱一样，比当兵还要辛苦。当兵你还有时间出来劳动服务，那个不行。你看我，我看你。所以现在好手好脚哈，还有体力哈，我就要有能力做，我就尽量去做。反正哈，上去。我今年79岁，30公斤。
A recycling volunteer talks about her deteriorating conditions.
My spine and waist are weak. My bone feels heavy, so I accidentally fell down. My bones are deteriorating, so I have no strength. My knees are losing strength.
Last year, Hu Chiao had to undergo surgery for stomach cancer. Though she works with a slower pace, she never stopped recycling.
I do this because I want to see things clean. My hands will feel itchy if things aren't clean.
20 years ago, Peng Hulang arrived at the recycling station based on her son's advice. From the start, she felt embarrassed, but now she's a respected figure in the community.
I feel moved because it's very tough. She works very hard.
It's impressive. She is old and she's done recycling for 20 years.
She said if she's still here, she'll keep on doing recycling. We really respect her a lot.
Actually, wherever she goes, everyone gives her compliments. Don't be fooled by her looks. Her efforts in recycling surpass the young generation.
Since she's getting older, Peng Hulang's son, daughter, and Dharma friends ask her to rest more.
I told her to rest. She told me that she feels tired sleeping at home. She wants to come to the recycling station. No matter how long she works, she still feels energetic.
Never forgetting on the original intention of doing good deeds while recycling, Peng Hulang has fulfilled her wish to become a member of Tzu Chi's honorary board. She is now a senior role model for recycling. The main cause to acne is a bacterium named Cutibacterium acne, also known as the acne bacteria. In Tzu Chi University, a research team successfully developed a bacteriophage that consumes bacterial acne. After a series of experiments, it is hoped that this finding can be applied to clinical treatments.
It was very serious from middle school to high school. At the time, I had acne all over my face. It caused great issues to my relationships with others because acne could make me look ugly.
Acne cause troubles to a person, though a safe therapy to that issue is found in Tzu Chi University. Using samples from the skin of a healthy face, bacteriophage is developed as it does the job of consuming bacterial acne.
We use natural methods to develop bacteriophage. It eliminates bad bacteria. We created the first bacteriophage for acne. Afterwards, Tzu Chi University named it the first bacteriophage for bacterial acne.
Cutibacterium acnes are normally treated with vitamin A antibiotics, but antibiotics don't have the ability to distinguish the good and bad bacteria, and also might cause multi-drug resistance.
Bacteriophage targets specific bacteria. It avoids the normal bacteria, therefore it reduces the chances of developing multi-drug resistance.
The Tzu Chi University's bacteriophage for acne is actually a virus, yet it doesn't harm the human body. Though the size is 1% of a bacterial acne, it does the job of targeting the bad bacteria. In the past, to do ward rounds in Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital, medical workers must bring medical records with them, looking at blood sugar data and traveling back to the nurse's station. After a ward round system came online, medical workers now can directly use a tablet, displaying helpful data and imagery to patients. This not only saves time, it also saves effort as more patients can be saved.
These heavy folders are medical records. In the past, medical workers must go page by page in order to check. That only a tablet is required now.
这是一个尿不出来的病人，那所以来我们这边开刀。那手术中呢，我们发现他除了射物腺肥大以外，还有尿道狭窄。那所以手术的术后尿管我们放的稍微久一点。那今天最重要是我们准备要让他出院。那我们可以看一下今天做的检查的结果呢。
The blood sugar data hours ago, along with the X-ray data of patients, can appear immediately within a tab.
4.48。
4.4 milliliters. We will show this to the patients. The urination imagery is very helpful.
那我们怎么来讲这个小便的图形叫做正常？我们喜欢形容它像一口钟。那越像钟就越好。现在这个曲线是这样。那就像一口钟。那我们再看它余尿很好。
Within seconds, the next list of information appears. To the hospital intern Hu Chiao found this newly developed system is the best tool for doing ward rounds.
Ward rounds are convenient with a tablet. I think it's convenient because we can see the vital signs and drug use. The data displays very clearly. Therefore, we can see which drugs has more of an effect.
combining data from each department and collecting data from the nursing station. Through optimization and an improved system, the system can now show imagery to patients, displaying their changes in conditions.
那他们使用了最先进的这些开发的语言。
Right now, we use the most advanced programming language and cloud structure, so it can scale up and scale out with convenience.
因此呢，可以让我们的系统可以有很好的效能。
This also allows our system to have better efficacy, and it can also sync with the hospital's database within a short time.
After 5 months of fixing and communicating, the development team finally built a war-round system for Taipei Tzu Chi Hospital.
一开始在接这个案子的时候呢，其实对这个巡房的这个。
At first, when we took the case, we actually had no idea about ward rounds. We also didn't know medical terms and their meanings.
那资料是代表什么意义，也不懂。那这些都要一一的去。
We asked the medical team, and they answered everything with patience.
那他们也非常有耐心去一一回答我们这些问题。
The war-round system utilizes cloud computing and the convenience of portable devices. Medical workers only need a tablet in order to search for medical records and the conditions of medical devices. They can also use the tablet to take notes and draw images for patients.
Is the urination situation okay? You seem to be doing fine. Let me show you this. Do you want to look at this with me? This is your current urination situation, which is fast, about 20 seconds. This means you are like a 20-year-old person.
As patient carefully listens to the doctor's explanation, with proper imagery, everything becomes easily understandable.
When we do ward rounds, if you want to know about patients' conditions, because no one records specific data, therefore you must go back to the computer to look it up. Because I like to draw images for patients, I can use the tablet to draw images for them. I can even share images. I can't do these in the past, but it's possible now.
In the future, this system can be combined with big data and artificial intelligence, as it can do automatic data analysis, predicting future trends.
团队其实有在开发一些临床辅助的决策系统。
Our team is developing a prediction system for clinical assistance, mainly for predicting sepsis. These AI predictions are very helpful to doctors, and we hope to bring these prediction models to ward rounds in the future.
模型呢套在这个巡房系统的里面。
有一条管子是什么？
The tiny tablet can fit large amount of medical records, saving time and effort for medical workers during their ward rounds.
Tzu Chi volunteers in Paraguay continue to assist local hospitals in their efforts to save COVID-affected patients. Volunteers donated 22 oxygen generators to hospitals while providing food to local cafeterias and drug treatment centers. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.